Hey guys, today is an exciting video and today we'll be trying to recreate a delicious restaurant style recipe of Dal Makhani or Indian cream lentils. Now the only secret to this recipe is patience and slow cooking. So let's get started right now. So here is my urad dal or my black lentils, and now let's wash this 6 to 7 times until the water runs clean. So I washed it and I've transferred it into a wok. Use a large vessel since we're going to be filling this up with water. So now, as I said, fill this up with water as much as you can. So what we want to do here is really fill this up with water because we're going to simmer this for a long time, and if you're leaving this overnight, you don't want it to just burn in the night and like the lentils to be just stuck on the pan. So more is better than less, and it's just a safety net, and any excess water we're going to just drain out and work with what's left. So make sure to heat this with the lid on until it comes up to a boil, and then lower the heat to low and keep the lid on and make sure it's really gently simmering. You don't want it to just stand still. So it's been simmering gently overnight. Our lentils are really nicely cooked. So as you can see, we've been cooking this for almost 12 hours now. We want to cook these lentils until it's super nice and melty and the skin and the lentil are one. It should just melt in your mouth, and the slow cooking really helps to do that. So after these 12 hours, we'll drain the excess water and we'll leave some water in the pan, which will help to make the sauce. So I've drained some of the water out. Next, I'm gonna add in about 1.5 tablespoons of ginger and garlic paste right in there, along with some pureed tomatoes. I'm using 2 large tomatoes here. Now let's add some of our spice, starting with some Kashmiri chili powder. Give this a nice mix and bring this back up to a simmer. I'm also going to add in some butter and then some salt, and we can always correct this at the end for seasoning. And all that is part of this recipe is simmering. Just let this simmer at a gentle heat. I'm going to lower the heat since it's come up to a simmer. So just put a lid on. I simmered this for about 8 more hours and it became so nice. So at the end, what you want to look for is a really nice and creamy dal or lentil. It's been about 4 hours now, and about halfway through the cooking time I took off the lid and it's been simmering gently on low heat, low to medium low, and you want to make sure it's constantly simmering. That means like it's getting thicker. So now after about 5 hours we have this. Now this is pretty thick right now and this looks super good, and everything is completely melted and melded together. So at this point, add in your cream and continue simmering for a few more minutes. And also add in a small pinch of garam masala and let this simmer for a few more minutes and your food is ready. You could also try making this in a slow cooker. I haven't tried that, but I'm sure it'll work. Just make sure there's bubbles coming up here and there and just let it cook at its own pace. So there you have it, guys. This is one of the best versions which I have tried at home, and it really is on par with some of the restaurant versions which I've had in India. I hope you guys like this video. Be sure to comment down below if you have any questions about the recipe or any comments. Until then, I'll see you guys again on the next one.